Hey everybody, this here is a Casablanca Panama II in weathered copper finished. Now this is a later Panama, it's an XLP model, and this is actually not technically my fan, um, although it is hanging on my testing mount for the time being. This was actually picked up yesterday by myself and Jack Williamson, aka Kiara. I went with them and we picked this up from Annapolis. And yeah, it is I think a early 2000s, possibly, I think, model. I'm not entirely sure on these later XLP Casablancas, but they are pretty cool. I did have one, a small Panama that I gave away. I gave that one to JDL Productions, and so this is the only other Panama 2 that I currently, well, it's currently in my possession, even though it's not technically mine. Um, but anyway, it is on a LCA, which you can barely see right now, and there's a bit of a problem with the LCA on this one. The hanger, little hanger, it's not really a ball, it's like a little hanger tab thing on the top, is supposed to have a little notch that will slide into a groove on the LCA, similar to like a ball socket system. On this one, that little tab is broken off of the hanger piece, so it would just spin around 360 degrees with nothing to catch it. Well, I fixed that by unscrewing that little thing that holds the ground wire and kind of like moving it out so that it creates a little kind of sort of a tab that'll catch on like one of the screw holes, which will prevent it from turning around, because this motor has a lot of torque in it. These XLP motors are surprisingly powerful despite being later and, you know, not the Emerson K55 that everybody is used to. So yeah, the fan is in, other than that, it's in great condition. It's the finish is perfect. The blades, there's this one scratch on this first blade closest to the camera here, but that's about it. And it's got its original Casablanca pull chain extension. So, yeah, let me go ahead and turn the fan on now. So we'll start it up on high. It goes low, medium, high, like all Casablancas. Speed sequence. There's a very minimal amount of wobble, but the airflow is really good. It's actually a lot better than I would have thought, being a LCA, like a close to ceiling version. If I had to compare this to like a K55, I'd say that I think, I don't know, because this one's got these blade arms are pretty steeply pitched. Oh, also, this is a 3-speed model. There are some of these that are 4-speed, but this one's 3-speed. So that's high. That's medium. Nice medium speed. I think that, just thinking about it, I think a K55 is actually just a little bit more powerful than this one. Definitely quieter, because I can hear that this one has a little bit of motor hum, which you wouldn't get on a K55 normally. They're normally dead silent. It's a nice slow low, actually. So now, oops. Turn it back up to high. Get it up to speed and do a spin down. These bearings are pretty good. It's taking its time to slow down or to get to a stop. Alright. Yeah, those are really good bearings. I didn't see any kickback there at all. Okay, I'm going to flip it to reverse, but first, because of that broken... Oops, where's the reverse switch? Here it is. Because of that broken tab, I got to turn the motor all the way around so that it hits that screw hole. Alright, now I'm going to start it up on low. Oops. Alright. Oops. That was a bad angle. Okay. Try that again. Start it on low, in reverse. I can hear a little bit of a cyclic hum actually. Alright. Medium. And high. Still a little bit of wobble. Just throwing the air around, that's for sure. Alright. Whoa, okay. An up close view now. So here's this gorgeous weathered copper finish. It's almost like an oil rubbed bronze, sort of, but it's got this copper undertone. It's really pretty, I love it. Yeah, very modern. And then these blades, I think these are walnut, I'm not entirely sure, but they certainly do look good with this finish. The Casablanca tag on the side there, which it still has its film on it. I'm actually not going to peel that off. I'm going to leave that on. And then there's the LCA, as I mentioned, and the hanger part right there. And then the other tag, the model information tag, is, where's that? Right here under the beam, of course. Can I turn it, maybe? No. Alright, let me see if I can get a flash. Alright. Hopefully you can read it. You can see right there, Panama II. Whoa, serial number. I'm so sorry for how bad this lighting is and that it's not wanting to focus on the label. Alright, there, that's better. I just turned the motor around so it's not under that stupid beam. So you can... okay. There you go. Might be 2009? Or no, 2000? That could be the date code right there. I actually don't know. You can see the top end bell of the XLP there as well. So yeah. And the flywheel, this is of course a 4 or 5 blade adaptable flywheel, so this can be mounted with 4 blades. But you can see they really didn't change it that much. And this is a 1983, I think, model, if I could recall correctly. But the design really didn't change, especially if the motor housing stayed pretty much the same. So yeah, that's about it for this video. This Casablanca Panama II in weathered copper. So thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and I will see you in the next video.